magical.
Madness.
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. How are you today?
I'm great.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
Got-
a little tired?
Sometimes when I sleep a little longer than normal, it has a reverse effect. So
Yeah.
we record these on Fridays,
Yeah.
but today is Monday.
Today is Monday.
And Fridays are both our weekends now.
Yes.
Which is actually pretty great.
It's pretty fantastic.
It's taken us a long time to get to that point.
It has, but it's really nice to, I think one of my, just like to know a little bit about us, one of my biggest love language is quality time.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So it's like time is just like never enough. So to have like 2 whole days with you versus 1 is just like so much better.
Yeah.
It changes the game for me. I don't know. That's not your love language, so it's probably.
It's one of them. It's not the top one, but yeah.
It's probably. What is your top one?
I don't remember.
I think it's service. Is that
It's
right?
like either acts of service or words of affirmation or something, maybe.
Yeah. One of the two.
Yeah.
I probably should know this, but quality time for me is like quality time and the rest are all the way at the bottom.
I remember when it was early on in our dating and you never taken the test. So I decided, well, before you took it, I guessed what yours were.
Yeah.
And there's like 6 or 7.
There's 5 of them.
Oh, 5? I guessed them all.
You guessed them all in order.
Perfectly. Yeah.
Perfectly. You're like, well, the only one that really matters for you is quality time. And the rest of them are this, 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 and this. And I said, yep, that is it.
Yep.
That's my love language. And then I think we both took the test, and it's probably my job to know what yours is. And it is acts of service, now that I'm thinking about it more. But I don't know what your second one is.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'd have to take it again.
We'd have to. I wonder if they change, like, over time. I would think that they would.
Probably.
But I don't know if mine will ever change. So you're lucky that I now have Fridays off.
It's pretty common for someone's, like, personality traits or things that are normally dominant before, like, you get married or a serious relationship. They tend to change and morph in a way, especially then when you have kids.
I would assume they would change after you have kids.
Yeah.
But I feel like my quality time might just like really increase after I have a child.
Probably.
Be like, don't leave
or
me.
they can take some of my quality time and replace me.
Well, I think that's already happened with the dog.
Maybe.
I'm
Who
just
knows?
kidding. I like spending time with both of you guys.
Yeah. We like spending time together. This is one way that we do it, doing this podcast.
And it's just nice to have 2 days to hang out and talk, and actually, honestly, 2 days to get coffee or have coffee together.
Mm-hmm.
Like a nice special coffee, because like during the week we don't have our coffees together, so it's nice to be able to sit down, drink coffee, and talk.
Yep.
And I think that's where part of the reason we started doing this. I mean, we started doing coffee talks to do like short conversations. Those are on Fridays, but
yeah,
it's just nice we would do this conversation with our coffee normally. Now we're just recording it so we can hear it later.
Yep. It's great.
That's it.
But yeah, so that's that. We've had some warmer weather coming in.
Yes.
We've got a week coming where most every day is in the 50s.
Yes.
Which is amazing.
Yes. This is
Spring
weather
is
time.
around the corner, everybody.
Weather time with Austin and Madison.
We should start a weather podcast.
We're going to start a whole weather podcast that's just changing. We'd have to do it every day because the weather here, every hour, because it changes here every hour.
Yeah.
But I just recently, this week has been warm. It's been nice. I went for a run outside this week.
Me too.
And it was beautiful all morning. And then I go for a run, and I'm like, the clouds are looking a little dark. It did say it was supposed to rain earlier, but it didn't. But I was like, maybe it'll just
It hit hard and fast.
pass. And I was like, well, I'll just cut my run short. And I started running home, and then it downpoured for a mile. And I ran in the downpour.
That's a big bummer.
For an entire mile. Got back, couldn't see because I was wearing my glasses. So those were all, like, I didn't have windshield wipers for those.
Yep.
And I think I sent you a picture And then you come home and it's the most beautiful day and you go for a run and you're like, oh, it's perfect. There was no puddles or anything. And I was like, that sounds like
And then
a
the
great
next
time.
day, it snowed.
And the next day
we
it
woke up
snowed.
to snow. So that's Michigan for you in a nutshell.
Yes. So during like these times, especially with our trip coming up, we talk so much more about Disney and vacations. And I realized this week we have not been on vacation since our last Disney trip. We went up north for a couple days, but
Yeah.
that was it. That's all we did last year.
Yeah.
So we have not been on vacation since last May.
We're due for one.
We are due for one.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Austin's ready for me to go on vacation, so I stopped sending him other vacations to go on.
Yeah. I'm okay with that, though. I like dreaming about vacations. I know we can't do all of them, but it's fun.
We will.
It's fun to dream about a vacation and talk about it. Mm-hmm. That's
We'll
part
do
of the
all
fun
of
of going on a vacation, that period leading up to it.
Yep, the period. Almost, I feel like that's almost the. I guess the most fun is the vacation, but that's the second most fun is talking about what you're going to do on vacation and
For sure.
planning it out because I love planning things out. And you like going along for the ride.
I do.
And I think vacations are a lot of fun. So I'm very excited for our May one. And for this one, I think we said in a previous episode that we are park hopping.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of made me think of what our priorities are like at Disney, which kind of is like what influenced what we're going to talk about today.
And I don't know what we're talking about.
No. So let me pull it up. What we're going to talk about today is it was inspired by park hopping because I was like, what are our priorities? And then I was like, why don't we just create our own Disney? So what we're going to do is you're going to create your own Disney. I'm going to create my own Disney. We're going to pretty much pick our favorites and we're going to put them all in one place. So this is our dream Disney.
Wow, okay.
I have topics for each
that
we will do, and we can't choose the same things.
Okay.
So whoever gets to go first is going to have
the advantage. Okay.
And I will give that to you because this is my acts of service towards you.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel so loved.
And so we're going to go through all of these. We're going to create our own Disney and we're going to put them all in one place. And this will be our version of Disney. So there are going to be things that already exist, but we're just going to put them all in one place. So we don't have to park hop. We can just go to our park and we'll be good with that.
Love it.
You love it?
One-stop shop?
One stop.
Awesome.
So first we're going to start with our question of the day.
All right.
What is your least favorite Disney World theme park?
Least favorite theme park?
Yes, out of like the 4 that are at Disney. You have Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom.
So again, I love all of them. They're all great. But if you had to pick one, say, hey, we're only going to 3 parks, this would be the one I would leave out just because I would rather do the other 3. But again, I like them all. But it would be between Epcot or Animal Kingdom. And I still struggle between picking between the 2 because one opens early, closes early. Yeah. One's open later. But if I really had to pick, it would be Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
Yep.
That's your least favorite park. Do you have a reason why?
I just feel like when I'm done with the Pandora section, it's kind of like, you've got like the Everest ride. I like the Everest ride.
Yep.
But other than that, I'm kind of like, I don't know.
You're not so I think Animal Kingdom is way more than a zoo.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But you're not a zoo person.
Right.
So you wouldn't walk around the trails and like find excitement seeing the animals.
A lot of the other extra stuff outside of the rides, I just don't really care much about.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. That's okay. I knew you were going to pick that one.
Okay.
I was hoping maybe you wouldn't pick that one, but I had a feeling.
Because that was going to be yours?
No. Oh. No, mine is Epcot. And I want to like this park more. I still love it. It has its great things. Obviously, it has my favorite ride in there, and it is really cool with all the countries, but it is really big. And every time I have been there, I haven't had like the best experience. Like
Yeah.
I've been sick from a ride. I didn't feel good for other reasons. It was hot one time. It just like has never been like the best experience. So maybe if I go there and it's like the best
And then
experience.
the lines were really long last time for whatever reason.
The lines were
They
so
shouldn't
long.
have been, but they were.
So like we went and it was a annual pass holder day
Yeah.
to like get a magnet, and I think all of the annual pass
Those
holders
people wanted their magnets.
ever came out, and so every ride, and I mean like Soarin', I don't know if we even went on Soarin'. I think we
did.
we were able to get a lightning lane for it, but Soarin', like for the whole day outside of lightning lane was I think 80 minutes. It was it was insane. I was like, why are there so many people
why is
here?
Soarin' so long?
Yeah, and standing in those lines when it's long. But then, there's a lot of great things about Epcot, and I'd like to like it more.
Yeah.
But it can't be Animal Kingdom for me because I love Animal Kingdom and I love the animals. And I feel like you get in there and it's a vibe.
It is a vibe.
So,
for sure.
Can I spend all day there? Yes. But do I need to? No. But I feel the same way about Epcot.
It's funny, too, because this has changed for me a lot. When I first went there, I'm like, Magic Kingdom is for sure my least favorite. But I've grown to like it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. It just kind of, the more you go, the more you kind of realize what you like and what you don't like. And you kind of narrow it down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm excited to ask you this question in like a few years after we've gone even more to see if it's changed at all.
Yeah.
But
and then maybe, obviously, when we have a kid, that could change significantly, too.
Yes, that could change, too. So, yeah, that's our question. So now we're going to get into creating your own Disney park, which I'm very excited about.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay. So first we're going to start out with your resort. So you're picking your resort for your theme park out of the ones that exist. And I know which one you're going to pick. I can only guess.
Yeah.
It's going to be the
Riviera.
Yes.
Yeah. And like I've stayed at 2 resorts.
Yeah.
This May it'll be 3.
Yep.
But from what I know, I think Riviera would be the one I would pick. I do want to stay at the Polynesian again. I know I said that on our last episode.
Yes.
I'd like to try that someday. It is like the most expensive one.
Not the most expensive one.
It's not?
Grand Floridian.
Oh, Grand Floridian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Floridian.
That one is the most expensive one. And we honestly walked into the lobby and we're like, yeah, this is the most expensive one.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
But yeah, if I would be very content with Riviera being my resort.
Okay, Riviera, that's going to be your resort.
Mm-hmm.
And that Riviera is a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Yes. Yeah. Especially at nighttime.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh yeah, the lights.
What is that called? Like a mural? Like they have these 2 murals outside that are by this fountain. That one is
as you walk into the back courtyard of the resort.
The back courtyard. It's like they're made out of glass or something.
Mm-hmm.
And there is Peter Pan and Rapunzel, like on both sides. And when it's at night, like these shimmer, these light up from like the street lights or whatever they would be called. And
this makes me so happy.
Oh, it was just
great.
beautiful.
It was great.
Yes. And I'm sure that you're staying in a room with a balcony so you can just like watch the Skyliner and the fireworks.
Yep.
I'm assuming that's your room.
Yep.
Yep.
You didn't like the balcony though.
For
some reason it terrified you.
No, I like the balcony. I like the balcony. I like a concept of the balcony. I'd love to have a balcony in all the rooms. I just don't like to be very high on the balcony, and I'm scared if
you will somehow slip through those poles.
No, not me. Other people. I'm not scared for myself, but when I am sitting on the balcony and somebody stands up, I immediately think I'm gonna like pass out. I'm gonna throw up.
You were.
I can't. I'm like, you just need to get away, get away. But if we're both standing on the edge, I'm okay. Like, but if you're just standing up, I'm like, he's gonna slip and fall, and that's all I can see, and I can't relax.
Yeah.
But if we're both sitting down, I have a great time.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. We should just stay seated.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you
Put
to
on your
sit down the
seatbelts.
whole time. Put on your seatbelt. Sit down. Should we do every other maybe going first?
Sure. Yeah.
So you don't get all of the good stuff. Oh,
Were you gonna
my
choose
resort.
Riviera?
Yeah, my resort is not Riviera. It's going to be the Polynesian.
Okay. I figured. Haven't stayed there yet. It's a bucket list.
It's a bucket list. Polynesian.
Yeah, but we've walked around many times.
Yep, walked around many times. I have to go there when I go to Disney. I have to go
Yeah.
see it, say, hi, I love you, Polynesian. I will stay one day.
I'll be here one day.
I'll be here one day. And then I touch the sand and walk away.
Yeah. Sit on the beach for a second.
Sit on the beach. I'm like, oh, this is my
Do
life.
a quick little stroll and say see you later.
See you later.
We may be eating there though.
Yes.
This coming up in May.
Yes. Hopefully we're able to snag a reservation there at Ohana.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm hoping for. It is a very hard reservation to get, and I understand why. It's a great view, great restaurant. Ate there once. I loved it, and I love Lilo and Stitch. So
Yeah.
yes, Polynesian for me. Okay,
Polly.
next is the transportation. Transportation to the park.
So we pick one form of transportation.
One form of transportation.
All right, you go first.
I am gonna pick the Skyliner. Yep, I'm stealing it from you. I'm gonna put
Okay.
that Skyliner right up to the Polynesian. It's gonna go over the water, and I'm gonna go right into Magic Kingdom
All right.
with my Skyliner.
I like it.
Yeah. So you can choose. So in case, like, what's left over is the monorail, the bus, and a boat. So you can choose one of those three.
I was going to choose a boat. So if I had to pick though, if we're truly creating our own resort.
No, you have to choose one that already exists.
No, I know.
Okay.
So it would be a boat,
Okay.
but it would be like an Epcot style thing where everything would be around this giant lake. Your resort would be over here, and the
Oh.
parks would be around. Disney Springs would be on this lake,
Oh,
and you literally can just take a boat to all these things.
cause you're moving the Riviera next to
Yeah,
your park.
I would put everything around a giant lake,
Okay.
a
Perfect.
circular lake.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna head into the theme park, your theme park. You can choose one thrill ride.
I'll give you. I'll pick a different one. So
You can get it. It's really okay.
Okay.
I seen this and I said we should do every other. So I seen.
You
I
picked
just-
the wrong order.
I picked the wrong order.
Dang
I
it.
should have said that after the second
Yeah.
one.
So it'd be Guardians. Yeah, that'd be
Guardians.
my thrill ride.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yep.
I'm gonna choose Mission Space Orange. Just kidding.
Yeah, no.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You want to watch that burn to the ground. That's what you want.
That will not be at my theme park. So you got Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, no virtual queue or virtual queue?
No virtual queue.
Okay,
Yeah.
just wondering.
I'll know for sure after May. But
Yeah, but it has. Update on that has been at like a consistent like 60 to 80 minutes. Wait, so not
that's better than those. So for those that don't know, it's not on virtual queue anymore.
Yeah.
It's standby. So you can just get in
Standby.
line whenever.
yeah. Whenever I've checked, it's been a consistent between those times.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's a pretty normal wait time for a popular ride.
Popular ride, yes, and yeah, I'm gonna choose one that is. Oh, this is very hard to decide. I'm gonna choose Everest.
No way.
That's
Really?
That's what I'm gonna choose. Yeah, that's the thrill
Wow,
ride I'm
not
gonna
Tron?
choose. No, Tron is too short.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose Everest. I was going to choose, actually Big Thunder Mountain, but I decided not to.
Everest has more thrill for sure.
Everest has more thrill.
Yeah.
I just like the Big Thunder Mountain, like the cue line of that
Yeah.
when they're saying, "Hold my sarsaparilla."
Yeah.
That's
You do like that.
my favorite part.
It-
I usually say say that for like the rest of the day after we ride it. Oh, my sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
This is the wildest ride in the wilderness.
All right. Is Test Track considered a thrill ride?
Oh, yeah.
I would have expected you to choose that one.
That's right. It's been closed.
Yeah, it's been closed.
So it's Big Thunder Mountain. I'm choosing.
Are both those going to be closed when we're there?
Yeah.
Super lame.
Yeah.
But another one that will be open then is going to be the Aerosmith one.
Oh, Rock and Roller. Why didn't I choose Rock? No, can I change mine?
Of course you can.
I'm choosing Tower of Terror.
Oh, geez. How are we missing all these, Madison? My goodness. Yeah, that would be my second.
I'm choosing Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I mean, that's
Everest. No.
that's
Tower
about
of Terror.
as
yes.
thrill as you can get. It's
Yes.
not a roller coaster,
It's
but
terrifying, but
yeah.
it's terrifyingly fantastic. Okay. Slow ride.
Have you ever thought on Tower of Terror what would happen if you unbuckled your seatbelt?
No. No, I actually don't think
Can
that
do
you
that?
could.
I feel like you could slip out of it pretty easily though if you want. You could like easily slip out of it on on purpose.
But I don't think that you could because I think the seatbelts lock because you know like on the screen like it'll show you like a green light if they have their seatbelt buckled and then
true.
it locks. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure because you can't unlock it as soon as the ride ends.
You remember the last time we were there, the worker, how rude she was?
No, I don't. I think maybe she's in character.
I don't know.
Was she in character about it?
She's pretty mean.
I don't know because I don't think they're supposed to be nice on that ride though.
Okay, maybe not.
Because they're like going.
She was pretty mean though.
To... Oh,
Anyways,
I don't remember that. I don't think I went on that ride.
That was a sidetrack.
The next one we're gonna do is a slow ride.
Okay.
So like it can be a slow ride, like a dark ride, or wait, do I get to go first?
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
I know which one you're going to choose.
Haunted Mansion.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say it at the same time.
I thought
as
you were
me.
going to say Pirates.
Oh.
Haunted Mansion would be mine, but if you take that one, I'll have to choose a different one.
I'm going to be honest. Haunted Mansion is going to be mine because that goes very well with Tower of Terror. Apparently, my park's going to be terrifying, and your park's going to be happy.
Yeah, roles are switching right now.
What's happening?
I don't know. I do like Pirates if I had to choose, but I feel like there's another one I would prefer over that. Haunted Mansion would be it. I can't think of another one. Oh, wait, would Ratatouille be considered one or no?
Well, my next one that I'm going to do is a trackless ride, so
Okay.
Ratatouille would fit under that.
So I'll save that for the next one. Yeah, I'll do Pirates.
Pirates?
If I had to choose a slow ride, I'd prefer that one, I would say.
Pirates. Okay, and then so for the next one is going to be a trackless ride. So that is
Be like Ratatouille, the Star Wars one.
Yep. Rise of the Resistance.
Runaway Railroad.
Yep.
Is that the only
Mickey's. That
I feel like there's one more.
I think there is one more too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Maybe it's just those three.
Maybe it is.
Mine would be Ratatouille, though.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, but Star Wars one's so good.
Yours is Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Mine is Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah.
They're
both good, though.
That is one of my absolute favorite rides.
Two different vibes.
Completely different vibes.
Yeah.
Yes, but you know, if you go Rise of the Resistance, you get the Stormtrooper room. So
Yeah. And the giant. What are those things with the four legs?
the AT-ATs.
Yeah. Literally like life size.
Yeah,
Like
they're huge.
what they are in the movies. It's pretty incredible how they did that.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah.
And then you get like the guns, and then the part where you like fall. You take your pod and fall out of the spaceship.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that part's a lot of fun.
Yep.
Oh, I love that ride.
That's great.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It's great. Yeah. It'd be tough to choose between that and Ratatouille, but they're close.
Do you remember the first time you rode it? Mm-hmm. Like that feeling that you got, where like you just
couldn't believe what
you
they-
don't know what's happening, and then like
It's like I can't believe they created this. You
you're
know
in
what I
a
mean?
different part of the park, like you're in a different world all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy. And then just like getting in the like with what is his name? General. I almost said General Grievous, but I know that's not it.
Grievous?
Yeah. I'm not gonna remember his name, but the animatronic guy that's like bringing the spaceship. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my phone locked up. Okay, now we're gonna get into one of your favorites, food.
Yes.
We're gonna go first with a quick service restaurant.
Wait, so are the rides over?
Rides are over, yes. So your rides are Guardians, Pirates, and Ratatouille.
I do have one suggestion. What about a
Okay.
VR ride?
What do you mean?
So like a ride like the
Star Tours?
it could be Star Tours, it could be the
Avatar?
Avatar, the other Star Wars one,
Okay, yeah,
or
let's do it.
there's another one. Isn't there, there's more VR ones too.
There's Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage.
There's, I guess I would maybe consider Soarin' as one.
Yep.
And no, I think there's shows, but I don't think you're talking about those.
Well, to make it quick, I would choose Flight of Passage. Yeah.
Okay, so you want Flight of Passage. That's okay. I don't want Flight of Passage. I want Star Tours. 112%. I don't think we've talked about Star Tours on this, but...
What's the other Star Wars one, though? The one where you're in the ship and you're...
Oh, the Millennium Falcon
Yes.
Smuggler's Run.
Yeah.
I would not choose that one,
Okay.
but yes, I would consider that one as well.
Cool. Yeah.
But that's they're simulation rides.
Yeah,
That's
simulation
what they're
rides. Yeah.
Yes. So I would not choose Millennium Falcon. I think that Star Tours is better than Millennium Falcon because
I love Star Tours, yeah.
It really depends on who's in that who's in there with you if you're going to have a fun experience, but
Yeah.
I do think crashing the ship is a fun experience personally. It's a great it's a great time. But Star Tours, I could just ride that all day long. Short wait, and it always changes, so you might not ride the same thing every time. So
Yeah.
I love Star Tours.
All right, so there's our rides.
So you have Guardians, Pirates, Ratatouille, and Flight of Passage. Wow.
Yeah.
You have two really good rides.
I do.
And I have Tower of Terror, Haunted Mansion, Rise of the Resistance, and Star Tours. So
I like it.
You get Fear or Star Wars. There's no in between.
No other option.
Okay, so now for a quick service. You can choose a quick service restaurant. So this might be harder for you to
Yeah, I'm not good on the names of those.
A few, just off the top, there's in Magic Kingdom, you could do Gaston's Tavern, get a cinnamon roll. You could do the Sleepy Hollow, where you used to get the folded waffles, which no longer exists anymore.
Yeah, bummer.
Just a large Mickey waffle. But I guess if you really like waffles and fruit, you can still get that.
Do they give you syrup and stuff?
It's the Nutella is still on there with the fruit, but it's not
it just doesn't fold.
It's not like a sandwich. Yeah,
Oh.
and I think the waffle is just not the same.
Okay.
You have to eat it with a fork.
I may still get that then. We'll see.
Yeah, I didn't write it on your list, but I will write it down if you want me to.
Okay.
Casey's Corner has the corn dogs and the foot-long hot dogs. You go over to Epcot. We have never ate here, but they have Connections Eatery, which we sit in a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And you could probably do the France place. That would be considered quick service.
I was gonna say it would be probably something like that.
That would probably be I don't know how to say it, but it's the cafe in the back of France that has the croissants.
That would probably be what I choose.
Is that what you're going with? I'm gonna go with something that may not be here forever, and people might hate it, but I love it. I'm gonna go with Restaurantosaurus.
Nice.
I think it's going to close.
Rest in peace.
and I don't think it's going to open back up. I think it's gone.
Do you think they'll repurpose it though and do a new restaurant?
I think they'll do a new restaurant, but I don't think it's going to be like Restaurantosaurus because that
Okay.
does not fit in with the like South America
Yeah.
what they're going with. So I don't think it'll be the same. There's something about sitting in there and getting chicken strips that feels so much like Disney to me that I am going to, like, thinking about it makes me sad. Like, thinking about it going away.
You are getting teary-eyed as you're talking about this right now.
I was actually talking about it just yesterday, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can't talk about this anymore. We're going, and that's it.
Yeah. Get it in while we can before it's gone, you know?
Yeah, before it's gone. But something about sitting in that large area and then it's just pure chaos, but also people are exhausted and kids are crying. And
Yep.
I know that sounds like chaos,
But the AC is great.
the
You cool
AC
off
is
for a
so
minute.
good, and you're
Yeah.
just like so hot, and then like you finally sit down to eat your chicken strips, and they're just the best chicken strips that you've ever had.
They are.
And I don't know
Yeah.
why they taste so good, but I think it's because I can get my own ketchup and like my own ranch and like and stuff like in the pump things. That feels so Disney to me.
Yeah. Something about it. It's the experience.
Yeah, that's
I
the
like
one
that
I'm
restaurant
choosing.
though. I think that's a good choice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, sit down restaurant. Did you go first? Do I go first now?
I picked the one from France.
Okay. Sit down restaurant is what you can choose
All
now.
right. So is this in the park or
It can be from wherever, because this is your Disney. Mm-hmm. So it's just on Disney property.
yeah.
So don't choose Applebee's because that's not on the Disney property.
KFC.
Sit down restaurant. I will be choosing Ohana. No, I won't. Yes, I will. Yes. I'm going to choose Ohana, but I'm bringing the characters at all of the meals. If I'm paying that much money, the characters will be at every single meal.
Yeah.
And I'm choosing Ohana.
Okay.
And it fits because I already have the Polynesian.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does fit with your vibe.
it does fit. That's what I'm choosing.
Well, I will probably also choose one that fits with my vibe.
Oh.
Topolino's.
Oh.
I actually really enjoyed Topolino's. The breakfast specifically I thought was great.
I'm considering making another reservation, but for
Are ya?
dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because, we haven't done the dinner. I've heard
Yeah.
very good things about the dinner.
Okay.
And I think I would like it up there because that breakfast was one of the best. I got steak and eggs at that breakfast.
That's right, yeah.
It was one of the best steaks I have ever had. Like, I couldn't even, I can't describe to you how good it was. It was like mouth watering, mouth melting. Like it melted in my mouth, and it's a steak.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
What did you get? You got?
It was some kind of waffle,
Oh yeah.
but it wasn't just your like Mickey
like
waffle.
it was called a sour cream waffle. I think.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
It was very, very good.
Yes, and then they brought you like
The pastries
the
beforehand.
pastries
Were
beforehand.
fantastic.
And yep,
Fruit and stuff.
and I'm gluten free, so they brought like my own set of pastries.
Yep.
And those were so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, and the character. You have the characters too.
Yep, you have the characters at breakfast there. I don't. So you got this restaurant for me.
Yeah.
So that I could see my characters. That's so kind. I know that's what you were thinking of.
Yeah, and then we can spend quality time there.
Oh, what an act of service that was. Okay, that's a great option. Now we're choosing a dessert option. This is
Okay.
going to be hard for you. So this is whatever dessert you want to have. It doesn't have to be a traditional dessert. It can just be a dessert option that's in the park. And I went first, so it's your turn to go first, I think. So
I'm trying to think of what
some
I've
of your
had.
favorites
Yeah, help remind me.
are you've had a lot of dessert.
Had a lot.
You're a very sweet person. So
Yeah.
you have Gideon's if you want to just go classic,
dang, okay.
like what we will usually
that
go.
cookie sundae. Or
Cookie Sunday, hot.
they
Warm
only do
cookie
that
hour.
a certain time of the day, right?
Yep, hot cookie hour.
Oh,
I
dude,
think it's at like
that might be it.
2 to 3. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
We happened to get there
We
on
did.
our like first day around that time. We're like, I think it's hot cookie hour. Let's go see how long the wait is. The wait was like maybe
Yeah.
30 minutes. It was so quick.
Yep.
And you guys got your cookie with,
And then you got your peanut butter cold brew.
oh, the cold brew. Why did I say Gideon's
That's my
first?
choice. It's Gideon's.
No. Oh, the cold brew.
Yeah.
Can I go to your park?
My park's winning, I think.
I
For
don't.
those that are watching, please vote on which park you'd rather go to.
Yeah, we'll like put a layout of what.
You can
like,
comment on
food
Spotify now, right?
I think so.
If
Yeah.
you're listening on Spotify, I'd love to, whoever the first person is to ever comment, please comment
Please.
and say that my park is better.
No, say whatever you think park is better. Whatever.
I'm for sure winning, though.
Okay. Oh, the cold brew from there. If you have not gone to Gideon's and got the cold brew, just try it. Just try it once.
And this is at Disney Springs, by
This
the
is
way.
at Disney Springs. Gideon's is a fantastic bakery. I think it does take a very long time to get in there. So
Yeah.
if you're on a longer trip, try a couple times to get in there. I think it's worth it to at least go one time because these cookies are ginormous.
They have cool merch, too. I have a couple of those shirts.
It is such a cool. Honestly, that goes better with my park, but that's okay.
It does. It really does.
It has a cool, like, creepy but cute vibe. Not like cutesy, but it's very creepy in there, and it's all like based on this like family that is created from Gideon.
They need to create a cartoon.
Yeah, I
with
would watch
those
that
characters
cartoon.
they have in there.
They have a bunch of different characters that are like not actual physical characters, but like paintings and stuff of characters, and
Yeah.
they do like a certain character every month, and they do like a certain cookie every month.
Yeah.
And they also have these cold brews, and they are oat milk cold brews, so I can have them, no stomach issue. And they're nitro cold brews, and they have a peanut butter cold brew that I am telling you is the
It's
best
good.
cold brew
It is good.
I have ever had. And we got, I think last time we were like, do we get two? And we're like, no, we'll just get the large one and share it because he was having his cookie. And then he took a few drinks, and I was like, please stop drinking my cold brew.
Yeah.
I would like to have the rest of this.
I'll let you have the rest.
I am going to choose
But the cookie sundae.
cookie
Also,
sundae.
yeah, that's good.
That's your dessert option. I'm going to choose Salt and Straw, the ice cream shop
Oh, yeah.
that they have all different kinds of flavors. You can do
That's in Disney Springs, too, right?
that's in Disney Springs, yes. And they have like very weird flavors, but also normal flavors. And then you can go in there and sample them. And I love it. They have this mint chocolate chip ice cream that's vegan, and it's so good. And it like usually I've had a lot of dairy-free things in my life, and they don't usually taste fantastic. They usually taste not great. This does not taste like it is vegan. Like it is good. It's creamy. It's fantastic, and you don't have like the aftertaste. If you've ever had dairy-free anything, you know
Yeah.
that aftertaste.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know it because you've had my stuff
had
before. And you're
Lots
like,
of things.
"Oh,
Yeah.
that's not great." Okay. Next, we're going to
All right,
go
I like
to something that I don't think you're going to care much about, but we're going to do a meet and greet with characters. So
Okay.
you have to choose a face character. That's somebody that obviously can talk to you, and like a prince or a princess, somebody like that. And a like mascot character, someone that can't talk to you,
Okay.
someone that's like in a mask.
All right.
Okay.
This is more up your lane.
Yes, I think that I actually get to go first too.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So my mascot character is going to be. Ooh, this is a hard one because there's so. I'm just gonna go for my heart here. I'm gonna go with Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my face character, I'm going with Gaston.
Yep. Because he's back.
Well, I actually don't think he was. I think he was just back for like that
Oh.
special day.
Okay.
But maybe he'll come back. But I love Gaston. I loved meeting him when he used to meet in the parks. Thought he was so much fun to meet. And I'm bringing him back to my park. because
I
I
like
think
it.
he's funny. And Buzz Lightyear because he's near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, you like Buzz Lightyear.
I love him.
Okay, mine. What were we watching the other day where Jack Skellington was on, and he's like a rare one to meet.
Oh, yeah, I
Would he
think
be considered a face
that's just
character?
a YouTube video. Yes. Yes, I would consider him a face character because he can talk to you and stuff.
Okay,
You're going to choose him?
Skellington.
Yeah,
I think he's
he's
cool.
really cool. We have never
Yeah.
met him before, but we would like to, I think. The line for him is very long when he is there.
They were saying it's kind of rare.
we went to
to meet him.
he was at the Halloween party that we
Oh.
went to, but it was like over an hour wait.
Jeez,
and
man.
That party's not long.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
And then as far as a costume character thing, can you meet Remy?
Yes, at like special events, yeah. I
That
think
would
they
be-
had Remy and Neil at the run.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, he would be
So
mine.
you're bringing him.
Yep.
He should meet, like, often.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
he's
feel like
just too busy with his.
I feel like he should be in France. Like,
he might be
periodically.
just like too busy in the kitchen. Maybe
yeah,
I don't know.
you'd think that he would have a spot there.
He's just too busy, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, next we're gonna choose an indoor show.
Okay.
So this would be like Festival of the Lion King, Finding Nemo, the Frozen Ever After show.
Am I first?
Yeah. Oh, no. Yes, you are.
I am. Yeah. My favorite ones that I've been to so far are the Bugs Life one and the Monsters Inc. one. So it would be one
Okay.
of the Bugs Life is going to be gone.
Bugs Life
But I
is
could,
gone like
if I was
in a
creating
couple
my,
days.
Yeah, if I was creating my own park,
You can bring it back.
I could bring it back.
Yeah.
But I like the Monsters Inc. one.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
fun.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Last floor. I'm gonna choose the Festival of the Lion King. Obviously,
Yeah.
I love the
That
Festival
is a good
of
one.
the Lion King.
Yeah.
Yes. It's very interactive and it's really cute and incredible talent
Yeah.
at that show.
How many times a day does that play?
That plays probably five or six times a day. It starts at like 10 or 11 and then it plays every hour.
Dang.
Yeah.
Those actors get their...
Yeah, I think they have like maybe a half-hour break, and I don't think it would technically be
Man.
a full half hour because I know they meet people afterwards.
Yeah,
So yeah, their break is very little for all that they do.
for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for them.
This one is probably going to be a little hard for you to pick because I think it's hard for me to pick. But I put outdoor show, so this would be like they have like the castle show. You can also, if you remember a show from like the Halloween party we went to, you can bring one of those in.
Okay.
They have like the Beauty and the Beast show.
Yep.
They have like shows like that Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular.
okay.
I would consider that one outside.
That one was fun.
And yeah, things that could be affected by the weather.
Yeah.
even like a parade if you want to do a parade too.
Okay. Well, you get to go first.
Oh, it is my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose the Festival of the Fantasy. Festival of Fantasy.
You're
The
not gonna
parade.
choose Phantasmic? Or is that...
No, I'm not gonna choose Phantasmic. Because that would be considered a nighttime spectacular, so
Oh.
that'll probably be in a different category.
Okay. So I'll save what I was going to choose then.
Okay.
Okay. A show.
This is like a show like during the day, you're just like at the park. They have those concerts at Epcot. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You could choose one of those.
Okay. It would be something that has a live band probably because that's what I enjoy more.
Yeah.
The band in Springs I enjoyed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So maybe you're just gonna pick the amphitheater,
Yeah.
so
let's
you
do
can
that.
have all the bands that
Yeah.
come, because they
And
do a
Epcot.
concert series at Epcot.
Yeah.
So there's like different people that come all the time.
Yep.
There. And
Yeah, I'll pick that.
I was close to picking the Hocus Pocus show that was at the Halloween party because I felt like it went with my park, but I had to go with my heart, which is the Festival of Fantasy.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one. is the nighttime
Nighttime.
spectacular.
Okay, I got you.
And you get to go first. And just remember,
I'm gonna steal your.
remember, remember that you love me.
Yeah, I would choose. My favorite one was the Epcot one.
Luminous.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed that. For a lot of reasons, you can kind of have a good seat wherever. You don't have to rush to find someplace and stand there for an hour.
Yes.
You can literally watch it from wherever.
From anywhere.
Like, hey, we're gonna just stop and watch this.
Yeah.
So I really like that. All the buildings lighting up,
Yes.
and there's not the main visuals are just fireworks and water.
And water. So you
But
can
they
see
do-
them from anywhere.
Yeah, but I like the music, and so that was my favorite one.
Yeah. That's good. Mine is going to be Fantasmic.
Of course,
Because Fantasmic is the best thing that Disney does.
they kill it.
I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible what they put on every single night.
I'm very excited to see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get a good seat next time. I didn't realize that it's literally kind of just luck where you end up.
Well, yeah, I didn't. Last time we got an incredible seat where if you've seen Fantasmic, we got sprinkled with water in our seat. That's how close we were.
Yeah.
We got cold because we got wet.
Right.
That, for me, is the most incredible thing ever.
Yeah.
And
It was the water from those screens they were making. They were making
screens,
like
yes.
water screens.
Yeah, they
Projection
have
screens.
projections on the water is what it is.
Wild.
Yes. But I loved it. I have never been that close before, and I don't know if you remember, but I was very nervous. We weren't gonna, because it was taking a while to get my dessert to bring in there.
Yeah,
and
you were scared.
I was like very upset because this is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
We got in there. And the last one that I have for us is the park icon. So this is when you walk into the park, this is what you're seeing. You have like the tree in Animal Kingdom, you have the ball, you have
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror, you have obviously the castle.
Yep.
So which one are you bringing to your park?
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror.
Wait, can I take it since you already have it?
Well, yes, you don't
Okay.
have the ride though.
Okay. I just
Yours
have
is just a building.
just the building.
Well, it's the vibe of the street, and the Tower of Terror. So that's what you're taking. You're taking like that main street and then that icon, and that's what's going to lead you into your 4 rides and 2 places to eat.
Yes. Yeah, it'd be Tower of Terror.
Okay, perfect. I love it. And then mine is obviously going to be the castle. Yep,
Of course.
and Main Street.
Yeah.
Because I do cry every time
You
I
do,
walk
yeah.
in there.
And then we got to get our picture.
Gotta
Of
get our
course, everyone's
picture.
got to get their picture.
Gotta get my coffee first, then my picture.
Yep.
And then go for the day.
Yep.
And that will be the same thing at my park.
Love it.
So just a breakdown. Austin's Disney is the Riviera Resort.
Mm-hmm.
And you are going to be taken to your park through a boat.
Yes. From the
And
resort.
You're going to be able to experience the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind if you want a thrill.
Yep.
You're going to do Pirates of the Caribbean if you want to chill.
Yeah. If you want to just relax for a second in a dark environment.
Yes. And you're going to be able to go on Ratatouille if you want a trackless fun ride.
Mm-hmm.
And go on an adventure with Flight of Passage.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. And
Are you doing this all from memory?
yes, and it's very hard.
What's the next one?
Quick service restaurant, because I
It was the one in France.
The one in France.
Yep.
Yes, which we don't know the name of. So
Yeah. Hard to pronounce.
hard to pronounce. It's very French.
Yeah.
And you will also be able to sit down at Topolino's Terrace. Oh, man, yours might be winning. And then your dessert option, Gideon's. You got cookies, you got cake, you got cold brew. And your meet and greet, you can meet there Remy and Jack Skellington. Wow. And your indoor show is something that I
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. laugh floor.
Yep.
And you can also see outside the
Epcot show.
concert. Yeah, the concert, the amphitheater.
Yep.
Whoever's playing.
Oh, that one. Yeah, and then
Yes.
it's Epcot show.
Yes.
Yep.
And then you can also see Luminous, and you can see the Tower of Terror. You can't ride it. You can see it, though.
You can see it. What a great park, man.
That's a great park.
Yeah.
And my park to end us out is the Polynesian you can stay at, and then you can skyliner over to the park and ride a thrill ride that I do not remember. And
Oh, you don't remember your thrill ride?
no, I don't.
It was the
Scary
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
Because you can't ride
I can't ride it.
Tower of Terror.
You stole it from me.
Oh, man. Not again. And Tower of Terror. And then you can go on the Haunted Mansion and ride Rise of the Resistance or Star Tours.
Yes, you
and
can.
then you can have a fantastic meal at Restaurantosaurus. And you can have noodles and a great breakfast at Ohana with characters all day long. And
All day long.
you can eat salt and straw ice cream. You can meet Buzz Lightyear and Gaston. And
Great combo.
so weird. And then you can have an indoor show of something that I'm forgetting. Oh, the Festival of the Lion King, obviously.
Yeah.
And the outdoor parade of Festival of Fantasy. Lots of festivals going on. And the nighttime spectacular of Fantasmic. That's all you really need. And the park icon of the Cinderella's castle.
Of course.
And that's it. That's my park and your park.
Man, that was fun.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed that. Some of them were hard for me to come up with, but
They were. So this is our parks. So comment below or comment
who
wherever
has
you're
the better
listening.
park, everybody?
Who has the better park? Just say Madison. That's all. That's
Huh?
it. Madison has the better park.
Yeah, okay.
That's it.
I think I won.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, so thanks for listening
Yeah.
and thanks for we want you to create your own park. So if you
Yeah,
if you
start
create
dreaming.
one, comment that below too. We would love to love to know some of these things for you too, because I think this is just a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, thanks for starting your week with us. Happy Monday. Be on the lookout for our coffee talk this Friday. You can find us on YouTube and anywhere you listen to podcasts we should be on.
We will be there.
Yep.
Thank you.
Awesome. Have a good week, everybody.
See ya. Bye.